Wherever you are in the college process, just beginning to think about it or already there, thousands, if not millions of students have been through the process of making a successful transition to college or back to college with mental health challenges. And hundreds of those students, families, and professionals have shared with us how they navigated that transition. And you'll find their voices here, answering some of the most common questions we hear. Whether it's picking a school, asking questions, or disclosing personal information in the admissions process, we've done some research for you. We've also made a timeline to consider how and when to get resources in place so you land comfortably, and we've explained how accommodations look different than in high school. And while this is a time in life when you may want more independence and to do it on your own, without accommodations and supports, we believe this is the time to practice getting those supports set up on your own or with your caregiver. That's the best way to exercise your independence now, especially for the first year. After you've succeeded with those accommodations in place, you and your support team can explore what you might want to let go of at a later time. How do I pick a school when I have mental health issues? We feel lucky to have spoken to countless experts, students, and their families about how to go through the college search process while keeping one's mental health needs front and center. We also discussed other topics that might arise, such as taking a leave of absence, transferring colleges, studying abroad, and deciding when or even if it's time to return to school if you've taken a leave. We also want to acknowledge that not everyone has as many choices. Your financial or family situation may end up limiting your choices, but still, here are some thoughts for the choices you do have. As you start researching schools, the usual questions apply, but you have mental health considerations as well. Do you want a college that is big or small, urban or rural, close to or far from home? All of those are certainly important to grapple with, but let's think them over through a mental health lens. So let's consider the pros and cons of each, knowing there's not a right answer. There's only a right answer for you. We're just trying to help you think through pros and cons, and we are sure you'll come up with more than what we've laid out. Should I pick a big or small school? Big schools may have more mental health resources than smaller schools, but it might be easier to slip through the cracks due to all of the bureaucracy, or red tape, to navigate to know who to connect with, how to access services, or even how to schedule a time to meet with your professor to find ways to stay on track or work on accommodations. Large state schools may go through more funding crunches than large private schools, which can impact resource availability. It may also be harder to find your support network at a larger school. Still, on the plus side, there might be more students struggling or who have faced struggles that you can connect with, and it's probably more common for students to be coming and going and taking time off. So there might be less stigma to face if you choose to do that yourself.